Hello, scholars, and welcome back. There are 17 fish in the class fish tank. There are 9 carp. Carp are a type of fish. The rest are blue tang. Blue tang is another type of fish. Dylan added some fish. Now there are 18 blue tang. How many more blue tang did Dylan add? All right, now first things first, as you can see, we call this two-step word problem, but it really is a multi-step word problem. But we're going to use this objective. So I can write an equation with an unknown to make sense of a two-step word problem. So let's look. Let's first identify the numbers, the key numbers in the problem. We have 17, 9, 18, okay. And then let's look at the key words. All right. The rest, that means what's remaining, what's left over. And then he added some fish. And now, so that means there's a change. Okay. Let's just keep this out, shall we? All right, so when we use the tape diagram, and in this case, we're going to use 2 different ones, you really want to use that. The reason why you're using it is to decide how the problem is set up, or decide actually what is the problem asking you? What is the problem telling you? All right, so we know that there are 17 fish in the class fish tank. That's starting it all off. It's saying this is the total number of fish. So we're going to put it in the whole section, whole section of this tape diagram. So that's 17. There are 9 carp. Okay. Then it says the rest are blue tang. The rest, well, how much is the rest? We don't know. So we put a question mark. That is the unknown. All right, so this is just the first part of the problem. But before we go to the next tape diagram, let's set up an equation for this problem. Now remember, when you're setting up an equation, you're not necessarily solving it yet, but you're setting it up so you can figure out how to solve it. So we have 9 plus question mark equals 17. Or you could say 17 minus 9 equals question mark. Either way, you're going to receive the same answer. So I know, let's think about what we know first to do this mental math. I know that double 9s, 9 plus 9 is 18. So if 9 plus 9 equals 17, 9 plus 9 equals 18, then 9 plus 8 equals 17. All right. So use what you know. The double 9s is 18, and then 1 less will be 17. So now that is 8, and let's put it in a different color to let you know that there was a change that was made. All right. So 9 plus 8 equals 17. So now that we have this information, we're going to take it and continue the word problem. The rest are blue tang. So this is the rest. The rest is 8. All right, now there are 18 blue tang. So now this is the total, 18 blue tang. And we already know that the rest of the blue tang were 8. But we want to know how many more blue tang did Dyson add. So originally there were 8, even though we didn't know the number at first. There were 8 tang, and then there were a total of 18 blue tang. Now that he's added it, let's look at this equation, because right now we have an unknown. So 8 plus what equals 18? Or 18 minus 8 equals what? All right, so we see that the number of the ones place stays the same. We're just adding a 10. So in essence, 8 plus 10 equals 18. So now this number, and let's change the color, becomes 10. So now we have to go back and make sure we answer the question. Now there are 18 blue tang. How many more blue tang did Dylan add? So you would write a complete sentence or write some kind of sentence that says, Dylan added 10 more blue tang to the class fish tank. All right. We look forward to you writing an equation with an unknown to make sense of a two-step or a multi-step word problem.